Welcome back. The Franco-Namibian Cultural Centre, the FNCC, the IF Cinema Pretoria and the University of Namibia will be hosting 4 film screenings at the UNAM campus. The festival aims to bring French cinema to university audiences in South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, Swaziland, Zambia and Zimbabwe. Simon Namesho, the Manager for Public Relations and Media Operations at the University of Namibia, joins us to share more. Simon, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, and good evening to your viewers. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here. Talk to us about these lineup of films that will be screened at the UNAM campus.
Thank you very much. Yes, we have a lineup of 4 of the films running starting on this Friday, the 13th of October, and Monday next week as well, the 16th, and then Wednesday, the 18th, and then lastly, the closing one is the next week, Friday, the 20th. And starting off this Friday, we have a movie called We Students that starts off at 5:30 with a whole red carpet and cocktails at the main campus at the Space Theatre. So that is an interesting one. And then on Monday, they'll be having one that's called Bye Bye Morons. It also starts at 5:30 at the Space Theatre. And then on Wednesday, we'll be having one you call Our Lady Nile. That's also a very interesting one. And then on Friday, the 20th, we'll be having what you call Casablanca Beats. So that's an interesting lineup of 4 movies together with the FNCC.
Right. And as I mentioned, the aim is to bring French cinema to, university students in these respective countries. So are these films all, narrated in French?
Correct, because this is actually an initiative between the French section at the University of Namibia, which is done together with the Franco-Namibian Cultural Centre. These films are all in French, but with English subtitles.
I would have expected you to give their titles in French to us then.
That's true, but luckily we have the English version of these titles, and luckily they're all in English, and of course they are going to be in French with English subtitles.
Talk to us a bit about the relationship between the FNCC, IF Cinema Pretoria, and of course the university.
The collaboration stems from an interest of bringing a cinematic to the public as well to the university. The university, from the first side, they want to bring a cinematic environment to the students, and then the French, the FNCC, together with IF Cinema Pretoria, they wanted to bring something that is also part of the French community. So the 3 parties came together, and especially from the university side, the French section, which teaches the French language at the university, found it very able to have this hosted. And bear in mind that this is the second time it's happening. We also had one last year, and we had positive reviews, and this year that's where it came back, and then the 3 parties came together.
And are these screenings open to the public? Because as we're discussing now, of course, it's aimed at students from the universities.
Absolutely. The films are aimed for our student population, any students who's in the Commerce region from the University of Namibia, as well as from our sister universities. But also, we're also inviting members of the public who would want to come and view this. They can actually check on our timelines for social media pages for the exact times if they want to visit us. But they are more than welcome to attend together with our students and the university community.
Yeah. Can you provide information about dates and times, etc., that is going to be happening?
Absolutely. As I said before, we have them starting again on Friday, Friday, 5:30, with the cocktail as our opening ceremony. We're also having panel discussions after that. I think also a drawing factor is also that you can win a 1,000 voucher to a bookstore if you view all the 4 movies, and at the end you can then review them, and then you can go to a lucky draw, and then you can get a 1,000 voucher. That's the Friday opening ceremony. Monday, we have again starting at 6:30. That's also at the Space Theatre. And then on Wednesday, the 18th, we also have another one again at the same time. And then on Friday, we have our closing ceremony with a panel discussion, which will happen there after the cinema. And then we're also having our lucky draw on that day.
The panel discussions, what will that entail and what will be, discussed?
Thank you. The panel discussion will be discussing, because these movies have a life experience, humanity experience, a lot of empathy, a lot of cultural diversity. So it's going to be sharing and discussion around this, the similarity with the Namibian community, as well as what is outside in the world beyond that. So because of that, it's cultural exchange that's happening between the different countries. So the panel will delve in that together with the audience or the viewers of the movies, just have a reaction about the movie.
Fantastic. Simon, what is the significance of, international cultural partnerships such as this, one for promoting cultural diversity and understanding?
Absolutely. This is actually one of the we see it as a window into other people's culture. That's one. And then two, also just to have an empathy and experience of how diverse the world is, and brings it to Namibia as well. That's the second one. The third one, we look at the aspect of what does the French language have similarities with the Namibian community as well? Because there's a lot that's being taught in our classes, and our students realize that, oh, we also do this, but do it in a different way. We have a similar saying in this. And given that these movies are in French, so then the students are encouraged to come and bring the similarities and the differences between the different communities. So it bridged that gap of away from Namibia, a different context from a different world. So those two are merged at this platform.
Fantastic. Simon, any final remarks from you to the public this evening?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I just want to extend a warm welcome to everybody who's interested, our sister universities in Windhoek, and all our students at the Hagegenkop campus, Kommersdal campus, as well as Nooijdam campus are more than welcome, and yourself as well, Nina. You can also join us.
Thank you so much, Simon, and all the best with the screenings.
Thank you very much for
Thank you. That was Simon Amesho, the Manager of Public Relations and Media Operations at the University of Namibia, speaking to us there. We've come to the end of today's edition of the Daily Roundup. We'll be back next week, of course, same time and place. From myself and the team, it's good night and thank you for watching.